Hello my gorgeous friends on the internet, it's your boy Wibana Emmanuel, and in today's video I'm gonna be answering the question if it is legal to make designs surrounding movies, artists, celebrities, songs, song lines and the rest. Now this video is inspired by one of the viewers of this channel, and she also happens to be a YouTuber in this space around print on demand. And we had a back and forth as to whether it's legal to make designs as regards artists, movies, using lines from songs. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how that conversation went. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you how that conversation went. Her name is Meg Arroyo, and I hope I'm pronouncing this the right way. So she is of the opinion that it's not legal. Like I said, it's not legal to make designs pertaining to singers, musicians, lines from songs. And this is how the whole conversation started. You know, I'm kind of looking for the very first comment she made on my video. Okay, let me head over to that video. So I'm going to show you the very first comment she made and how that conversation went. And the reason I'm making this video is because I want to clarify the air as to what my thoughts are regarding this, because a lot of people also share in her opinion. They also share in her view as to it being illegal to make videos regarding artists and singers and all of that. Okay, now this is the very first thing she says. She says your second idea was basically infringing of the rights of someone else. Using the name of a celebrity to make profit is not legal. Also, using song lyrics is copyright infringement. Design things about a TV show is also not legal. 3 of your 5 ideas are not legal. Just because they are trending doesn't make them okay to sell. And this is a comment on one of my videos. I publish daily videos telling you the top 5 hot selling designs to jump on with very high demand and low competition. And I also encourage you to go check out those videos. I also published one today. Now you can see I gave her my response over here. I says I appreciate your view. It depends on how you go about your design. Agreed, you've got to be careful when making designs around celebrities, movies and songs. It doesn't rule out the fact that you can still make designs for these topics. Like I said in the video, I do not recommend anyone to strip off designs and slap them on products. You can make silhouettes and original illustrations for these niches. Come to think of it, why are there fan art programs? There's room for entering these niches wisely. And she goes on to say the fan art programs are for specific TV shows, movies participating in this and all of that. You've got to be accepted to make designs for this. Using names of celebrities is illegal. There is no design that goes around it. Using song lyrics is not legal, and it's not my view, it's law and all of that. So she kind of shares this legal framework as to it being illegal to do anything regarding brands, whether it be it a person or be it a company, be it an artist, a musician, and all of that. And I responded saying, I know that you prioritize the safety of your account over making sales off of celebs and all that. I'm of the opinion that as long as you are not selling a direct replica of the official licensed merch designs of these celebrities, you can go ahead to create designs. Take your time to check the tagline of T-Public's website, which I'm going to show you here in this video. They basically use the line featuring your favorite movies, TV shows. Also do run a search for your favorite celebs on the platform. It all depends on how skilled you are with your designs, tags and description. Those who understand this have an unfair advantage to making more sales with less designs. Your point is clearly understood and has been noted too. I should make a video to clarify this. Be on the lookout, and this is that video. She says, I prioritize my safety. No, it has nothing to do with safety and all of that and all of that. I don't want to bore you with how that conversation went, because in this video I'm going to be clearing it out and letting you know my take on that. Okay, now like I told you, If you head over to your browser and you go to the site tpublic.com and you hover your mouse over the tab, you're gonna see t-shirts starting at $14 featuring your favorite TV shows. Can you see this? Featuring your favorite TV shows, movies, and this is the complete statement, comics, and more. So this whole idea of print on demand sites not being okay or it being illegal to sell designs around celebrities and movies and songs being illegal, I don't see where that is coming from, because you can see clearly in the marketing tagline of Redbubble, they clearly state that you are permitted to sell designs featuring your favorite TV shows, movies, comics, and more. And I know some people will be of the opinion of it doesn't matter what the public says, it's against the law to sell anything off of celebrities, music, and all of that. But I mean, T-Public being a company that is owned by Redbubble, which is a publicly traded company, should know better. So you cannot just come off from nowhere and tell me that it's illegal. If it's illegal, then why does T-Public, being the company they are, being owned by Redbubble, a publicly traded company, would use this as a marketing punchline? So this is the reason why I tell you that yes, you've got to be careful when it comes to making designs around celebrities and all of that, but it's not illegal. It depends on how you go about it. You shouldn't just come off to Google and search a celebrity or a movie and take the poster of that movie and use that as your print on demand site. As a matter of fact, T-Public as a company, they are all about promoting independent artists, original artworks, and as part of their commitment to that, they don't show the designs of new sellers automatically on their platform, to show you how committed they are as to promoting the whole idea of independent artists. So you shouldn't just generalize the fact that it's completely illegal to sell designs around celebrities and all of that. No, it's all about technicalities. It's all about having an understanding of what you are doing. It's all about originality. And I tell my students, I let them know that when it comes to print on demand, your number one strength and your core competence should be creating original designs. Yes, there are people with different skill sets. Everyone's skill sets can't be the same, but you should be someone who is driven by creating original design, because that's what print on demand is all about. So this is the very first point as to why I am of the opinion that you shouldn't generalize. You shouldn't generalize that you shouldn't sell print on celebrity ads on your store. That's completely illegal. And from here you can see she says I prioritize safety. No, it has nothing to do with safety and everything to do with law, protecting other people's rights to their intellectual property. There's no amount of skill that allows you to make sales due to other people's reputation. The only skill to do so would be their consent. Well, that consent you're talking about depends on how you go about creating your designs. It depends on how you go about creating your design, like I told you. I know of one of my students, who went on to make a quote of a former presidential aspirant of the United States and put it on his store on Redbubble, and in 48 hours he lost his store. Now why was that? When he brought the story to me and we did further research, we found out that at the official merch store of that presidential aspirant, that particular quote was used as one of the products she sells. And when her Lego team found out that, they sent a letter to Redbubble, and Redbubble took down the design and deleted the account. But I can guarantee you that if that wasn't the case, if he didn't use the quote and he used some other design for that same personality, for that same celebrity, his account wouldn't get taken down. And as a matter of fact, when he brought that to me and told me that his account was deleted because he made a design for a former presidential aspirant of the United States, he also clearly stated that he saw other designs on Redbubble for that same presidential aspirant, but those designs weren't taken down, and that gave him the confidence to go about doing this. So what do you think is the difference between people who have their designs on this platform and isn't taken down, and people who have their designs up on these platforms and lose their account? It's all about having a clear understanding of what you are doing. I've been in print on demand since 2019, and I've had a lot of experience, and I know what I'm talking about. And in this video, I'm going to go in detail as to explaining how to go about selling celebrity artwork the right way, how to go about selling artworks regarding movies, songs and all of that the right way. That's what I'm going to do, and I've successfully showed you the very first proof, and that proof is that TeePublic, as part of their marketing, are of the opinion that they sell t-shirts featuring your favorite TV shows, movies, comics and more. So you can see that. That's the very first proof that you are free to make these designs, but you've got to be careful. And what I'm going to do here is head over to this intellectual property policy by TeePublic and kind of read through the highlights. I'm not going to bore you with reading everything, but I'm just going to go ahead and read some of these highlights so you see what TeePublic stands for, using this as a case study. Now I'm going to read this. TeePublic has adopted the following general policy towards the infringement of copyright and other intellectual properties in accordance with general United States intellectual property laws and DCMA, which can be reviewed here. TeePublic will respond to notices in the form provided below from jurisdictions other than the US as well. Please contact TeePublic's legal department via email lego@teepublic.com or any other notice and counter notice of claims of copyright and all of that. And they go on to say, reporting infringement, TeePublic respects the intellectual property of others and asks our users to do the same. If you believe that your work has been copied, emphasis on copied, in a way that constitutes copyright infringement, or your intellectual property rights have been otherwise violated, please provide lego@teepublic.com the following information in writing, pursuant to the DMCA, with your legal counsel and all of that. An electronic or physical signature of the person authorized to act on behalf of the owner of the copyright or other intellectual property interest, a specific description of the copyrighted work or other intellectual property that you claim to be infringing. 3. A specific description of where the material that you claim to be infringing is located in a TeePublic technology sufficient to permit TeePublic to locate the material. Your address, telephone, email address, a statement by you that you have a good faith that the disputed use is not authorized by the copyright or intellectual property owner, its agent, or the law. A statement by you that the information in your notice is accurate, and a statement made under penalty of perjury that you are the copyright or intellectual property owner or authorized to act on the copyright or intellectual property owner's behalf. Once a proper bona fide infringement notification is received by TeePublic's legal department, TeePublic may remove or disable access to the material infringing upon the intellectual property when removing or disabling access to such material. So the very first thing I want you to take note here is copied. If you believe your work has been copied in any way that constitutes copyright infringement, that is the priority. Now I'm going to head over to Google and I'm going to write Justin Bieber drill shop, and I kind of want to bring this to a very low I want to bring this to a very low podium as to how you all are going to understand what T-Public means by copy and infringement. I'm going to bring it down so you clearly understand what this means. Okay, now we can see that we are in Justin Bieber's store, and Justin Bieber is a popular celebrity. He is a popular celebrity and he owns the Drew House as a company, and they sell a whole lot of merchandise. They sell hoodies, they sell hats and all of that. And what most people do is they can come here and copy this Drew logo, which is very easy to make. Come over here, and just say Drew logo, like some people like to do, and you can just come here, pick this image and download it, take it to their browser and paste it on products on T-Public or Redbubble. And in this case, you are infringing on the rights of Justin Bieber. You are infringing on the rights of Justin Bieber. And this is kind of what T-Public means by infringing on the rights of artists. Now when it comes to artists, I do want to state up front that you've also got to be careful with artists that are signed to Universal Music Group and all of these big brands. You do want to be careful with all of those artists, but that does not completely rule out the fact that you can make designs for celebrities. I wouldn't recommend you make designs for A-list celebrities, but it doesn't rule out the fact completely that you can make designs for other celebrities, as I'm going to show you over here on my screen. Okay, now let's head over to tpublic.com, and from here I'm gonna come over here to t-shirts, and I'm gonna sort by popular, and I'm just gonna scroll down. Okay, now do you see this design here? Is Stevie Nicks, and Stevie Nicks, I'm very sure, is a celebrity. You can see she's a celebrity, and this design was made by an artist, an independent artist, just like you and I. You can see this is not a niche store, as to say it's owned by Stevie Nicks. This is just a store owned by an artist like you, and you know what, they are selling merchandise of Stevie Nicks now, and they've sold to a point where they are now rated amongst the popular sellers on T-Public. Do you know how much this artist is making on this store alone, on this design alone? And I can go on and on showing you other designs like this. Dr. Muppets, I'm sure they are trademarked. Under Disney. You can see under Disney, but there are designs for Muppets here on T-Public. And do you know how much these artists are making on this platform? And I'm pretty sure that Muppets are not, I'm pretty sure that they are not part of the fan art program of T-Public. I mean, these are the platforms that are signed up for the fan art programs, and Muppets is not part of this. neither is Disney. But there are a lot of Muppet designs on TeePublic. So when it comes to making designs for celebrities, I know it's a very delicate topic, but we shouldn't misinterpret this. I'm still gonna go on and show you more designs on the platform. This is another one, golden guest. Golden guest. Golden girls, they are celebrities, but there are a whole lot of golden guest t-shirts on TeePublic, and as a matter of fact, there was a time where golden guest t-shirts were selling on this platform. They are trending on this platform rather. There are a whole lot of designs for this, and they are selling. So we shouldn't rule off the idea of selling celebrity art completely. But if the celebrities have an official store, then you don't want to go, like in the case of Justin Bieber, you don't want to go here and just copy their particular artwork and paste on your store. No, that's gonna be infringing. You've got to get this right. You've got to create original artwork. I could go on and on showing you more, like this Ruth Langmore, Phil Collins, some a whole lot of this. Now it's just like when the whole Ukraine and Russian niche came out, a lot of people were afraid to jump on that niche because they felt like, okay, it centers around politics and all of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I was part of those. Like, if you know me, I don't like being among the very first people to jump on a trend. I kind of observe how the trend is going, and I kind of get in the middle. Now, but you can see that there are a whole lot of Ukraine and Russian designs on this platform, and people are making a whole lot of money from this. If you are just afraid, then you're kind of limiting your potential when it comes to print on demand. You're just gonna be sure that what you're doing is an original art, is an original artwork, and it doesn't infringe on the official merchandise of whoever you're making these designs for. That's kind of what it's all about. I can go on and on to show you designs of celebrities on the platform, and this is just TeePublic. And for the record, TeePublic are more strict than Redbubble when it comes to copyright infringement and all of that. But you can see that there are a whole lot of designs for celebrities here on the platform. Even this is a celebrity. There are a whole lot of that. These are celebrities, and I can go on and on showing you. So the whole point of this is you don't want to limit yourself for fear of infringing on someone's rights. When when someone claims to own the copyright of a product on print on demand platforms like this, you've seen like what I read over here. TeePublic doesn't just take down your store, they manually review to see if the artwork you have on your store infringes truly on whoever claims they have the right to that artwork. And if your artwork is an original artwork, then why do you think your design will be taken down? It's all about originality. TeePublic is on the side of originality. They are on the side of who is original. So that's kind of what I mean by you can sell merchandise of whoever you want to sell, of any celebrity. Just ensure that the design is original and you are not infringing on their official artwork. That's it. Meanwhile, you want to be careful with A-list celebrities, especially singers signed to Universal Music Group. I'm talking about people like Jay-Z, talking about Jay-Z, talking about a whole lot of a You can even see Jay-Z design is here. Jay-Z's design is here. And do you know how much people like this are making? I was about to say you should be careful with this, but I mean, you can see these are all original artwork, and T-Public doesn't see a reason why they should take down these designs. I mean, they are all original artworks. T-Public is on the path of originality. Whoever is original is who they sign with. Yeah, there won't be a whole lot of designs for this because not everyone can create original artwork. But for the few designs that are here, do you know how much these artists are making? I mean, you don't want to be the person who works all day and makes less. There are people who make less design, but because they are strategically positioned, they make a whole lot of money. They make a whole lot of money. Come to think, even if I say Ronaldo, I mean, you see a whole lot of Cristiano Ronaldo t-shirts here on T-Public. Does it mean that Ronaldo doesn't own the rights to all of this? He owns the right to all of this, but you have the original artwork for this. If you make an original artwork for this, they are gonna sell. But you shouldn't just come over to Google and write Ronaldo and pull off his design, his image from Google, and now paste on this platform and say you have a design. No, if he places charges, he's gonna win. He's gonna get your designs taken off. So that's kind of where I stand with all of this idea of not selling celebrity art and all of that. And I'm gonna touch slightly on fan art. T-Public has official fan art programs, and these are the kind of the networks that are assigned their official fan art programs, and you can actually take advantage of these too, to sell. But you shouldn't limit your designs to only these their fan art programs. You can make designs for celebrities, but they've got to be original designs. That is where I stand with making designs for celebrities. The same applies to movies. And when it comes to the line of songs, I mean, no one owns the line of any song. I know you've got to be careful with that, but like I said, it's all about originality. It's all about originality. I don't have the time right now to think of the line of any song, but like I'm certain that there are lines of songs that are on platforms like Redbubble, T-Public, and all of that. It all depends on the originality behind that. You shouldn't copy the cover art of any artist and put it on platforms like on Print-on-Demand platform. You're putting your account in risk. But if you just copy the line, and it's an original line, why do you think your design should be taken down? There's no need for your designs to be taken down. So you want to take advantage of these fan art programs. I mean, for those who are free to try out other things, I mean, you can limit yourself to this if you're of that opinion, and you still make sales. But I'm the kind of person that I like making the most from the list. Yes, I know sometimes it can be dangerous, but I mean, it's better you take the risk and make money, calculated risk and make money, than to not take risk at all and just be among the list. So it's kind of like similar to the whole situation with Will Smith and Chris Rock. There will be a lot of people who will be scared to jump on this and make money. But you can see this is trending, and it's a very new trending design. And there will be people who are scared to jump on this trend because they feel like it will be infringing on the rights of Will Smith and Chris Rock and all of that. But you can see the people who are smart enough and who are bold enough are making a whole lot of money from this right now at the moment. And I'm certain they won't have their designs taken down because these are all original artworks. But what I won't recommend is just going off to copy the exact image, the exact image from Google and paste it. Kind of like copy this image and paste it. That's not the right thing to do. What I recommend here is you make something like this, something like this. These are all original artworks. So with an original artwork, you stand in a better position as to not getting your designs taken down with print on demand platforms. So that is kind of the summary of all what I've said. It's all about originality. And I hope this video helped in clearing the facts of around making designs with celebrities and all of that when it comes to print on demand. Same applies to movies. You can make designs for the cast of music, the actors in the music, but you shouldn't just copy off their image from Google and paste. I mean, the press charges, they own the rights to those photos. So if the press charges, you might go for it. But if you make an original artwork of this design, then you stand in a better position. So I hope that was clear enough. Like this video if you like. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know where I stand with this, and subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Peace. God bless.